Welcome back to On the Daily. In this episode, I am talking about the fact that a couple of months ago, I bought my dream car. Like the color I wanted, fully loaded, every bell, every whistle, and I wasn't giddy about it. I always imagined getting this car for the last few years. I always imagined getting this car, and I thought about a lot how it would feel, and it felt nothing like that. And that is what we are going to talk about in this episode, because what I've realized is neutrality needs to be in the ups and the downs, and anything that dysregulates your central nervous system is throwing you out of your frequency. So I'm very excited for this episode. And if you're intrigued or you like to talk about German performance vehicles, then this episode is for you. So keep on listening. Hey friend, welcome to On the Daily. I'm your host, Danielle McCleary, and I am a quantum business coach. I'm the host of this podcast. I'm a multi-six-figure entrepreneur, co-founder and president of Hype You Media, and CEO of Danielle on the Daily Coaching. What I'm really interested in is helping you live a life and have a business that is a full body yes. So through all of my education and all of my experience, I'm bringing you 2 episodes a week where I will guide you and give you the tools necessary to scale a massive, sustainable, and sexy business using your intuition, wealth energetics, and human design. What we can call it is business biohacking. So if you're down for that, then I say let's frickin' go. I'm so glad you're here. The 12 days of D are upon us. If you've been here for a while, you know all about the 12 days of D. I do not have to share it with you. You know what's coming. You know that it is literally the most exciting time of the year. And if you're new, the 12 days of D are from December 8th through December 20th, leading up to my birthday. Every day is a different flash sale, a different offer, a different bundle, a different payment plan option, maybe some brand new offers altogether. There are just so many fun things that we launch and we relaunch and we bundle together, and we just have so much fun during these 12 days of D. And we start on the 8th. So in a few days, we will be starting. Every single day is going to be a different offer, and you only have 24 hours to get that offer. Now, what I've seen people do in the past is they wait until the very end, and then they realize that the thing they wanted was like 10 days ago, and they'll email me and be like, can I still get that? And the answer is no. So I would say just have a budget for yourself, and anything that pops up that you want to get it. And make it fun. Don't make it crazy. Don't make it feel weird. Like, make it fun, make it exciting. Start investing in some things for your next year that are just going to set you off on the right foot. It's also going to be a tax write-off. Hello. But the 12 days of D, if you want to know all of these days and you don't want to miss a thing, make sure you are subscribed to my email list. And make sure that you are subscribed to me on Instagram, because those are the 2 places that I will be posting and sending out emails every single day for what is happening that day of the 12 days of D. I'm excited. We have some really, really, really good offers planned for this year, and it's going to blow your mind. All right, let's get into this episode. Okay, so you are listening to this a few months after this happened. I am recording this literally the day I literally got home with my new car about an hour ago. So this is very fresh in my body, which is why I wanted to record this episode, because I think it's important, and it kind of threw me for a loop. And so if it threw me for a loop, then it definitely threw someone else for a loop. So I bought my dream car. Ever since I bought my very first Mercedes, I had a vision of getting the GLE. It was a 63 at the time. They don't make the 63 anymore, but the GLE 53 AMG coupe with the night package, blacked out, everything, all the bells and all the whistles. I wanted that car, and I have been envisioning it, and I've been visualizing it for the last 6 years, and I bought it. And I wasn't even planning on buying a new car. Like, everybody always thinks that I was like waiting for the right moment. I really wasn't. What happened was I went in to get a service, and on my last Mercedes, all of my warranty had run out. So none of my services were covered anymore. and it was like a $2,000 service. And I was like, you are out of your mind if you think I'm going to spend $2,000 on like new fluids. Like, it's just not going to happen. And that's the thing with like German cars is like, it's great and they have great customer service and everything is awesome until you lose your warranty. And so that was happening. And I got into a mood and I was like, ugh, I don't even want to I don't even want to pay for this car anymore. Like, I want to, if I'm going to spend $2,000, it's going to be on something more than like fluid. And so I kind of just started to peruse the showroom floor. And of course, this guy, Jeff, if you're in Austin, by the way, go to Mercedes-Benz of Austin and ask for Jeff. He is amazing and he is no bullshit and he's not a sleazy car salesman. He was so easy to work with. Like, I'm going to share the story of it, but he was so easy to work with and it was so epic. Anywho, I was like talking to him and he's like, we could just order you a car because I don't have anything. I was like, do you guys have any like 53 Jelly 53s on the lot? And he's like, no. He's like, but I can order you one. And, I have a couple that are in pre-production that we can like change and like make sure it's what you want. And then we can order it for you. And I was like, we could just order me one. I could just like buy my dream car 6 years later. Why not? And I did. And I ordered it and it was a few months of production. And then in October, today is October 12th when I'm recording this. He called, I think like 2 days ago and was like, hey, your car's here. And I was like, okay, let's go. But I was getting into bed last night knowing that we were going to go get this car today. And I was like super calm and Breezy goes, are you excited to get your car tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, of course I'm excited. And I'm so grateful that I just believed in myself so much, even when like other people didn't believe in me. And I felt this way when we bought our house. Like, so many people doubted me. So many people, like just like everyone, so many people doubt all of us. And none of it mattered because I just really believed in myself. And maybe it's the fact that like I've already bought I built my custom dream house. So like, what's a car? Like it was anticlimactic, but I was also like a little thrown off because I've literally envisioned how it would feel to buy this car for so long. And I imagined myself so giddy, so excited, like can't wait to take content, can't wait to show like all the things. Right. And I wasn't like that. I was getting into bed and I was like, it just feels like neutral. Like I feel like, yeah, of course I'm buying my car. And then it kind of messed with me because I was like, wait, does that mean that I'm not a full body yes to this anymore? Does that mean that this isn't actually what I want? And it took me a few minutes to realize, no, Danielle, this is what neutrality feels like. This is what she said she would, and she did, feels like. And that is something to celebrate. This is actually the best way you could feel, because in the past, like I used to get thrown off if things went wrong. Like if I had a dip in my business, I would get really thrown off emotionally and energetically. That I've healed, and I don't get thrown off by like, if I have a month that dips, like I don't get thrown off. What is harder, I think, than neutralizing the dip is neutralizing the highs. Because also if you don't neutralize the highs, and if I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I bought a car, oh my God, like freaking out about buying this car, that is sending my central nervous system out of whack, and which is changing my frequency, and my body will start to see that as like a treat. It's not something that like I deserve. It's something that like I got by chance. And I don't want to feel like that. Like I'm at this place in my life where I'm normalizing things for myself that are just standard. So I normalize the way I want to fly. I normalize having convenience in my life. I normalize being able to take care of people. I normalize being able to do things for others. I normalize spontaneity, being able to make decisions like going on last minute vacations or randomly buying my dream car on a Tuesday. I'm normalizing these things for myself. So when these things happen that I've always envisioned would feel different, like when they actually happen, and the actual feeling is, yeah, of course I'm buying my car. I celebrate that because it shows that I'm growing. It shows that it shows that I'm normalizing things for myself that I've always wanted. And so the reason I want to tell you this is because as you're growing, don't be shocked when the things that you've always wanted happen and it no longer feels the way you thought it would feel. Let it feel like, of course, this is happening. Let it feel like, why wouldn't it? Let it feel like standard. Let it feel like business as usual. And I'm not saying don't be grateful. This is not a gratitude conversation. I am so grateful. Like, don't get me wrong. When I started up that car today and it went like, no. And everything inside is like beautiful and it's fast and it's just, there is a lot of gratitude for the fact that I am in a position to buy a $120,000 car. That is not lost on me at all. What I'm saying is it did not send me over an edge and I didn't get like nervous about it. It was expected. It was calm. It was the right thing to do. And I'm really excited and grateful that I'm at that place. And so I want you to take from this, when you create neutrality in your body, you cease to spike your central nervous system. You keep your central nervous system calm. And when you keep your central nervous system calm, you keep on all 10 toes on the ground. And when you keep all 10 toes on the ground, you make discerned, rational, grounded decisions. And that is power. That is growth. That creates stability. And that creates longevity in your life and in your business. So practice that. I wasn't giddy about getting this new car. I'm grateful and I'm excited, but I wasn't giddy. My central nervous system did not get thrown off. Imagine that. Imagine getting the thing you want the most and it not sending you like into this like spiral where you can't sleep at night because you're like wired. It's crazy. Like that is actually insane to me that that's how it felt, but it did. And I'm really proud of myself. And if you're on a similar journey and you've started to normalize things for yourself, and it's whatever you're trying to normalize, right? It could be a nice car. It could be a Birkin bag. It could be Louis Vuitton sunglasses. It could be a trip to London. It could be a beach house. It could be even working less. It could be being able to shop at Whole Foods without looking at the price tag. Like whatever it is like that you are trying to normalize at the level you're currently at, let that feel neutral, because when it happens, it's not happening because it's not happening by accident. It's happening as the byproduct and as the result of like diligent, disciplined, motivated work, of positive manifestation, of visualization, of belief in yourself, unwavering faith that it's possible. So when it happens, don't be shocked. And when it's not spiking you and like sending you into the spiral, don't be shocked at that either. Instead, just say, of course. Okay. I hope this was helpful. As always, I love when you share these episodes. Please share it with a friend who you think could benefit from something like this. Don't forget about the 12 days of D. It's coming and it's coming fast and you're going to love it. And I just am so grateful for all of you for continuing to listen. We're another year down. We're about to start season 3. We're about to take a 2-week hiatus after next week. And then in the new year, we're going to come back with season 3 and it's going to be even better and even bigger and even bolder. And I have so many things that I want to do and I'm just really excited. So thank you for your continued support of this podcast. It really does truly mean the world. And I'm so grateful that we get to spend this time together. All right, my friends, talk to you soon. Bye.